You run a firm doing tens of millions of dollars. But if I asked you right now for your 7 core growth numbers, the ones that actually drive your business, could your team get them on one screen by Monday morning? Most firms can't. And that gap is the whole problem. I'm Daisy Lopez, a growth specialist here at Abogados Now. We've worked with over 500 law firms nationwide and driven more than $250 million in settlement fees. And we're a Google Premier partner, the top 3% of agencies in the world. We run growth operations for 500 plus plaintiff firms, so we see every version of this problem. Teams collecting data from everywhere, but nobody owning the dashboard.
Before we continue, a quick note and the only break you'll hear in today's episode. Most attorneys know they should be reaching Hispanic clients, but very few do it well. That's where we come in. At Abogados Now, we build authentic Spanish language campaigns that actually get you more cases and grow your practice. So, if you're looking for a new way to get more clients, book a call with our team today at abogadosnow.com. Now, let's get back to the episode.
Your financials sit in one place, your case management in another, your marketing in a third. Nobody is connecting the dots. When a managing partner cannot answer basic questions about how a department or office is performing without a week of manual reporting, the firm is effectively flying on instruments it doesn't have. Here's what changes. I call this the Monday 7. The 7 numbers that should hit your desk every single week, no exceptions. These 7 metrics are the growth engine of your law firm. And if your team can't produce them every Monday, that's the problem we're going to fix. So let's start with this one. What does it truly cost to sign one case from first impression to retainer? Most firms can't answer this. You need this to know whether your growth is real or just volume covering up waste. This is your baseline. Next, of the people who reach your intake and actually talk to a human, not AI, how many retain? This is exactly where the cases you already paid for disappear. A weak conversion rate here means every lead dollar you spend gets worse. The third number we want you to look at is how fast do you actually respond to a brand new inquiry? Is it seconds, minutes, or hours? We hope it isn't hours. But when you take a look at this, just know the faster, the better. The next number you need is break out your costs to acquire a case by marketing source and by location. This one gets lost. Most firms are funding marketing channels that don't work and offices that bleed cash. This number shows you exactly which ones. You are not tracking leads, nor clicks, just the cost. How many dollars did you pour in and how many dollars out? A report full of impressions and clicks is marketing theater. What actually matters is fees recovered against what you spent. Next thing you're going to want to track is if your signed cases are trending up week to week, or are they flat, or are they down? Most managing partners, quote unquote, feel like there's a slowdown in collections 6 months after their marketing campaigns started. This number shows if it's happening this week. And the last one, what share of your inquiries, your signed cases, and your fees come from Spanish-speaking clients? In most of your markets, there's a large growing population, but nearly every firm treats it as invisible because nobody inside owns it. So if you're not running any Spanish-speaking campaigns or are running little throwaway campaigns just to be sort of visible on Meta, what we want you to do is see if you have put a number to the amount of Hispanics or Spanish speakers come from any of the ads. Because you might find a significant amount, and if it matches or slightly underperforms a percentage of actual Spanish speakers or Hispanics in your city or county, you might actually benefit from running Spanish-only ads. Because when you actually do that, you have a 50% more likely chance of being the top 3 of your market. That's a bonus freebie for you. True insider knowledge from me. So what you want to do now is not gather up 7 separate reports, nor a binder full of dashboards. Just ask to see all of these numbers crunched up on one screen every Monday. The moment you demand these 7 on one screen, your entire finance, operations, and marketing team has to talk to each other. Once your team reviews these 7 every single week and acts on them, you begin to slowly see the gaps and where your money is leaking. These 7 numbers on your desk Monday morning don't just help you. They help everyone in the marketing and finance stack. You start asking more and they start asking different questions. Real time visibility means you move fast. You see a channel failing and kill it. You see a location winning and you double down. You catch a conversion problem before it costs you 100 cases. If your team tells you, we can't get you these numbers by Monday, that's not a technical problem. That's a choice. The finding is whether the people spending your money can produce 7 core numbers on one screen every week. If they can't, you know what to do. Your CFO owns cost per case. Your COO owns consult to sign. Your marketing leader owns CAC. Now they all have to agree on one number. That single conversation where everyone agrees on those 7 is worth more than a year of separate reports. That's where the growth actually happens. Send your team an email. Ask for the Monday 7 on one screen by next Monday morning. The first week, they'll probably scramble. They'll come back with spreadsheets and explanations. The second week, they'll do better. By week 4, you'll have real visibility into your firm's growth engine. This is how you move from a gut-run firm to a data-driven one. And the moment your team can do this, you'll see what they've been missing. If your firm is ready to move from silos to one unified growth view, let's talk about building your Monday 7. Book a call with us and we'll show you exactly how to run this. Talk soon.